This is the final video in this lesson. Now you will learn a little bit about how the Vikings, mainly the Danes, conquered Britain, or at least part of it. It all started in 793 AD, when the Vikings invaded the Lindisfarne Monastery in northern England. Actually, these Norsemen were not so different from the Anglo-Saxons people who lived there. 400 years earlier, the Anglo-Saxons and the Jutes had been invaders as well. They too worshipped the same gods and looked a lot like the Danes. Nevertheless, the Anglo-Saxons had been, in some way, Latinized and Christianized. After the Lindisfarne invasion, the Vikings returned the following year. This time they weren't so successful. Their leader was captured and many were killed. There wouldn't be a Viking raid for 40 years. In 835 AD, the Vikings invaded eastern England. The attack was furious. Many churches, temples and monasteries were sacked. This time, the Danes settled and created colonies in the area which they had conquered. Many battles followed, most of them between 870 and 880. During this period, there were Anglo-Saxon victories, as well as Dane victories. After this time of many battles, the only solution for Alfred, the Great, the reigning King of England, was to sign a treaty giving some of English land to the Danes, so that the war could stop. After the Treaty of Wedmore, Guthrum, the leader of the Danes, converted into Christianity. The Danish leader established, then, his kingdom in the east, which would be known as Danelaw. Different from what you may think, after the Treaty of Wedmore, times were not so peaceful. There were many unsuccessful Dane attempts to conquest the rest of England. It all ends in 1066. Then, England was conquered by the Normans.